welcome back to my channel. It is Wednesday afternoon and it is a little gloomy here. It looks like we're about to get a storm and it feels like fall. It's cooled down a little bit. There's a nice breeze. So what better time than to do a decorate with me? We're going to decorate the kitchen for fall today and our little dining area. So there's lots to do. There's lots of color to add. If you watched my haul video, I know I was saying how I really wanted to incorporate lots of different colors and tones, and I think I did that for the most part with our family room. But I just, you know, there was a part of me, I love the natural look. I really like the muted tones and just the subtle touches. I just can't do that. My family room looks like fall exploded, and my kitchen is gonna look the same. Maybe one day I will be able to stick with it and kind of do those minimal touches, but who knows. But anyway, let's just get started. Okay, now let's start with this blanket ladder that we attached to the wall. We're just gonna pop a little bit of fall. So this wreath, this stays up here all year round. I needed to add a little bit of fall to it, so I went to Hobby Lobby, of course. We should play a game and see how many times I say Hobby Lobby. And I got these little picks. Now these weren't individual picks. They are, I believe they were $5.99 for the thing, but it's a round, I wanna say it's probably a candle holder, but it was too small. It wasn't fitting as large as I thought it would, so I ended up having to take them apart instead of just being able to place it on the wreath. And so I'm just sticking these little picks in, just like that, just to add those little touches of fall. Now, when I say that anything floral Greg does, I'm not joking. So that wreath is already done. And you would think that it would be really simple just to kind of stick a pick in a wreath. Florals don't like me. I love them, but they don't like me. So, you know, just kind of is what it is. Let's move on though. Let's go on down. So these are the staples, things that just stay on here all year. I got have a little cutting board and just some greenery that I got from Hobby Lobby. That's two. I love this greenery. I have it all throughout my house. It's very versatile. So we're gonna try to make this little shelf floral. What I'm gonna add is this little Thankful and Blessed creamer that I got at Hobby Lobby. That's three. It'll be interesting to see. I know I won't be able to keep up with it. And I needed some height, so I'm gonna add this little wood riser. I got these at Hobby Lobby. They come in a package of all different sizes, and they're great for tier trays or any kind of display that you're trying to do. It just gives you height where you need it. So I'm gonna set it down in there. You're not even gonna be able to tell that it's in there, and that raises it up, and that way you can read the Thankful and Blessed. So what I'm gonna add to that is these little rolling pins. Now these are not fall. They are black and white though. They say roll it and yum. I have been meaning to make some fall little rolling pins and I just haven't gotten around to it. So I'm planning on trying to do a DIY on that. That'll be a good video to make, and we'll see what you all think about that. But I'm just gonna add them in here, just kind of like that. It gives me that touch of black that I'm trying to use. And I love those little rolling pins. I think they're really cute. And so now we need some floral. So let's add just some little fall leaves. Again, these were on a big bunch of bushel, whatever you want to call them, of leaves that we got at, I believe these came from Walmart. You can find these everywhere. Dollar Tree has them, Target, Target does. I haven't seen any at Target. They may have had them, I don't know. Walmart has them, Hobby Lobby, Joanna's, Michael's, all those places. And so I just cut them down or however I need to use and things. So there we go. Splash of fall, add some color, I love it. Now on this section, I always keep this little colander here for now. I think it's cute, it goes there. And I add a dish towel. So this dish towel came from Hobby Lobby, and it is new this year. So sometimes I have to pull it out from the wall, makes a big loud bang, but I'm just gonna add that. And that is all that I will add to this section. I always keep a couple of rolling pins here. In my conversion chart, it's black and white, and it's adding that splash of black that I wanted. and there's some greenery. So how can I make this fall? I'm gonna add another fall pick. Just gonna kind of stick it right in that greenery, like that. And then I'm gonna add a Scarecrow. Just let him sit in between these two rolling pins. Now, I'm not done quite yet. Here I'm gonna add this little black and white Scarecrow. She's really cute. It's gonna add that touch of black and white. I think she needs to go there. And then I'm gonna take this little black and white pumpkin, and I'm just gonna add it down here at the bottom by the conversion chart, just to kind of add a little touch of the black down there. And here is the blanket ladder all done. Just little touches of fall. It's just what it needed. Super cute. Okay, so now let's decorate this gallery wall that I made a couple of years ago. We're gonna add some fall to it real quick. Okay guys, so see, it just took a few little things to turn this gallery wall into a fall wall. Let's move on, we've got lots to do. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see how this table turns out. Now, I love this buffalo plaid check table runner. I have been using it for about a month, and I had intended on trying to use it for the fall, but I want to tone it down just a little bit since I have so much black and white check stuff here. So I'm gonna try putting some burlap on it, and we'll see how that looks. Okay, so that toned it down a little bit. You can still see the black and white through. You can see it hanging on the ends. So there's still that hint of the black and white that I'm going for, but the burlap just gives it that more natural look. So we see if we can fix the kind of tablescape. I always use plates and chargers, and I'm not going to this year. I just don't want that to be the main focus. I want what I have in mind for the florals to be the main focus. So let's see how this is going to turn out. I have a few staples that need to stay on the table. So how am I going to be able to work that out? Let's see. Okay, y'all, so this turned out exactly how I wanted it to. I'm gonna bring you in for a closer look here in just a minute, but I wanna talk about this garland. I got this at Hobby Lobby, and of course 50% off. I bought this in late winter, and it is so versatile. It's a eucalyptus garland. I've used it for the winter, the end of the winter, spring, summer, and now going into the fall. It's just one of those garlands that you can continue to use and freshen up any type of area in your home. And again, these are just fall leaves that I cut off from picks or bushels or things that I got. I added in tiny little pine cones and black and white pumpkins and a few gourds that I have left over. So I'm going to bring you in and let you guys see this a little bit closer up. Okay, so these are the wreaths that I told you guys I had found at Walmart for $9.98. They match the eucalyptus that we put on the mantle pretty close. I mean, they're not identical, but they're pretty close. And so they're just gonna go right here on the French doors. Just to, again, continue with that flow of fall, and I'm keeping the colors coordinated between these two rooms. That's one thing I have to do with the kitchen, dining, family living room area. You guys know they have these open floor plans, which sometimes is great and sometimes cannot be, depending on if you're wanting to do something totally different in one room. It's just hard to not keep these areas the same. So I've tried to just do color stories that are similar. Okay, so moving into the kitchen, I have my Hello Pumpkin sign, and I'm gonna hang it right here over this phone jack. Some of you probably don't have phone jacks like this in your house, especially some of the new builds. Our house we built to be 22 years next year. So we have phone jacks all throughout the house, and we have to conceal. And this just worked out that it just fits perfect. It's right up on the light switch, but it's gonna be fine. So let's move on into the kitchen a little bit. Okay, so right here I have just some basic things that stay on our counters. Not all year. I am, bad about switching things out, but we do have to have those staple pieces. So I'm gonna add these cute little yarn pumpkins that I found at the Target dollar spot. I found them this weekend and they were $1. They're very, very cute. So we're gonna add these right here on this little board, just to add a little pumpkin, little fall pumpkins over in this corner. We've got our splash of fall there. Okay, so we're gonna work around the sink area now in the kitchen window. I'm just gonna add this little truck that I found from Hobby Lobby. Now he lights up, that's super cute. It's fun to light him up at night and have that little glow going on. But for now, we're gonna turn him off and he's just gonna sit there, just simple. I'm not gonna change the floral, I'm gonna leave it like that is. We just have a little simple touch of fall. Now I have my tier tray that I've already put together, and for time's sake, it's just gonna stay together. I was gonna take it apart and do a, decorate with me the tier tray, but I think that what I will do moving forward is do tier tray videos only. I will be using 2 to 3 tier trays for Christmas, and so that'll be a great time for me to focus a video on just the tier trays. They are fun. I love tier trays. I'm highly addicted to tier trays. This brown tier tray is a new tray to me. I bought it just for fall, and while I like it, it was not the one that I wanted. So my advice to you is to always get and wait for the one that you want. The one I want is in my Amazon cart. I had, it was on sale one day, and I put it in my cart and then forgot to go back later and purchase it. And a couple of days later, it had more than doubled in price. It's sort of an aged, I have the white one, it's an aged wood looking tier tray, has a little black handle on it. Super cute, perfect. The white one is my favorite tier tray, hands down. It's easy to work with, you have just enough room. This is really small. I got it at Hobby Lobby in the spring shop, and I did get it when their spring stuff went 66% off with the intent of using it for fall, which I am doing, but it's not very large. The diameter, I had a really hard time getting all the pieces in that I want, but I still think it turned out cute. I have my little sign. I love the little crow. He just adds so much character to it. I always try to do greenery no matter what season. I just think that greenery adds a pop. And then down here I've got a squirrel, you know, it's Nubby's little buddy over there. My little pumpkin spoons, the Scarecrow, and some gourds and things just to kind of add that touch of fall. So if tier tray videos are something that you're interested in, leave it in the comments and we will definitely make those videos happen. I am obsessed with tier trays. I think I have 5 tier trays now. I'm not using them all at once, but I do have them dispersed in different areas in my house, and it's just fun, and it's a fun little hobby. And once you get into the tier trays, they are highly addictive, and you will find yourself shopping for little things that'll fit on a tier tray. So beware of that if you do get into the tier trays. I'm looking for tier tray buddies always. So let me know if tier trays are something you enjoy, if you're as addicted as I am, if you have friends that y'all get together and you're like, hey, I found this, let me pick it up, because that would be great. I need somebody to kind of, hey, I'm here. The Target but a dollar spot is a great place to get things for your tier tray, but it's also hard. I mean, you almost have to be there while they're unpacking and loading. So anyway, let's just slide him back. He stays back here in this corner. Oh, squeaky noise. Okay, so I'm just gonna add a pumpkin glass bowl full of candy corn. I don't know, I love candy corn. Some people in my family think that it's a gross candy, and some people either like candy corn or you don't. This is 2 bags and it's not full, but it's we've bought 4 bags. I mean, it's not even officially fall yet. This is something that I've just finally said, it's a part of my decor. I cannot just keep eating this candy corn. I love candy corn. Circus peanuts, all those weird candies that a lot of people don't like, I like. I'm not a huge chocolate fan, but Sour Patch Kids, I eat by the pound. Just weird candies. I very much enjoy. Okay, so over here on the stove area, I cook a lot. I cook way more than I wish I cooked. But I do just a few simple things. So I found this cute little cutting board riser at the Target dollar spot. I had seen it on YouTube and was hoping that I would find one. And I've been looking, got lucky, and my Target had them on Labor Day. So I was able to grab one. They're just $5. They make really cute risers. So if you can get one of those, I would run, see if your Target has them. And then I didn't show this in my haul, but I got this pumpkin maple crunch candle at Kirkland's. Now, I don't buy a lot of candles. I don't buy seasonal candles. I really don't do candles at all. I don't burn them, but I had seen this one and I went over and smelled it. It smells so good. I mean, everything you imagine about fall, this candle smells like. And plus, it has this really pretty copper lid, which you can use as risers, or even add, you know, kind of, if you had it sitting somewhere else at an angle, just to kind of display that copper. But this is just gonna go right here, sitting on top of that, and I'm gonna add a little glass ceramic pumpkin. I've had these pumpkins for, I wanna say about 20 years. I got them at CVS on clearance, and I did have 3, but over the years one of them broke, but I've managed to hang on to 2, and I really love them. We have one last area that we're gonna decorate, and then we're gonna do a once over tour, and that's gonna call it on this video. So right here is where we keep nothing. in my last video, I said there's nothing in my house that's really functional. I do have a toaster sitting out, and that's pretty much, I do have a coffee Keurig. My son drinks coffee. Everything is just for decorating. So I do keep these cutting boards here. For one, it conceals the outlet back here. I don't really care for outlets. I like to cover them up and conceal them when we need them, but I want them concealed. So to this, I'm gonna add just a little bit of fall. I'm gonna add this spatula to my pitcher. It says pumpkin season. It came from TJ Maxx. I have been very fortunate and able to find one pretty much for every season. So that's been good. I just plop it in there. Adds a little touch of fall, pumpkin season. And then I'm gonna come in with, because this is sort of plain looking, so I'm gonna come in with this sign. I got this at Walmart, I think last year. It says Blessed Beyond Measure. It's got the galvanized metal going on that you see I have here in my farmhouse. So we're just gonna kind of tie that together, and it's gonna sit right there. And then one more thing, you guessed, another pumpkin. This is the larger pumpkin to match the one by the stove. So he's gonna sit right there. And that does it. That little corner is decorated and ready for fall. Okay, y'all, so we also added fall to the top of our cabinets. Now, as you remember, I am a very short person, and I am not quite confident enough to be climbing up on top of cabinets on video for the whole world to see. So I am going to just kind of do a quick little run by of what we added to our cabinets to make sure that we had fall up there. We just sort of added some picks that we've had, some fall little sign, and more picks. Just trying to add that fall. And above our cabinets, we have these little green wreaths that stay up, and I added, those are the same little picks that we put on the wreath that's on the blanket ladder, although I didn't have to take this one apart. It's the whole candle holder. It just sat perfect in that wreath, and that's what I was hoping it would do for the other one, but it did not. So that is how we added fall to our cabinets. I think it turned out really cute. It's very inviting to look up there, just kind of seeing all that fall. Have just a little bit of fall on top of the refrigerator. I mean, why not? All right, y'all, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope that you liked it. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more seasonal decorating. Oh, this is just the tip of it. I'm gonna do a home tour for the fall. We still have the dining room, the living room, and the foyer to see, and then we'll do our reveal on our front porch. We always like to decorate it to make it look great, and then Christmas is right around the corner, and we try so hard every year to knock Christmas out of the park, so you'll have to subscribe so that you can get all the videos that are coming your way. I hope that this video has inspired you to add a few little touches of fall, or a lot of touches. I shouldn't be saying a few little because my house looks like fall threw up. I completely get that. I try so hard to stay minimal, and I tell myself, you're not gonna do a lot, you're gonna keep it simple, and I never do it. It always just goes over the top. But I enjoy it, and that's the most important thing, is that you enjoy what you do in your home, that you feel peace and comfortable, and it's just where you wanna be. And that's really why we do what we do, because it makes us happy. So go ahead and, like I said, like this video, subscribe to it. And I just wanna take a second to thank all the people that watched my last video. By the time I post this, it'll be over 1,000 views. Now, I know in YouTube world that is nothing, but to us, that was so exciting. And I just want to thank you for your time that you invested in watching my video. I appreciate it. It means so much to you. And for my subscribers, thank you so much. I hope to be with you guys for a very long time. So have a blessed day, and I will see you on the next video. I'm going to bring you in for a closer look. And those are the joys of living with animals.